Hello and welcome to the highlights of Dafa News presents KFC Pakistan vs England's second test at the Multan Cricket Stadium. The toss was won by Ben Stokes and he was straight away into batting first. The curator left something for everyone in this pitch. A bit of bounce, some grip and turn also to be available later on as the match progresses, and a good pitch to bat on first. Quick look at the two sides. England making that one forced change. Liam Livingstone is out due to injury. Mark Wood comes in to replace him. Pakistan bringing in Abrar on debut, and also two more changes. Fahim Ashraf makes it to the 11 along with the left arm spin of Mohammad Nawaz. Pakistan losing out to injured Naseem Shah and Haris Rauf, and one change in Azhar Ali. Let's join the action as day one, session one of the second test begins at the Multan Cricket Stadium.
Crawley with the first ball of the second test match facing up to Fahim.
No!
Tickled fine, I reckon that'll go away for a boundary and duck it off the mark, which he'll be pleased with the first ball duck in the second innings. Again, just a fraction straight, but that did swing for Ali, just a hint of shape down the leg side. Beautiful shot, really good shot. Sitting back, hitting it at the top of the bounce. Crawley off the mark with a lovely boundary.
Well, it is one of his trademarks, and he is a very good timer of a ball. He's had a bit of a look for an over and a half, and that was almost perfect for him. Yes, it's a little bit short of a length, but he stands so tall that he's still on the front foot and has enough.
This time he does get it through. He's very strong there, Ben Duckett. That's his shot, as David Gower will know as a left-hander. That is bread and butter.
As Crawley gets on the front foot again and just punches that through the offside. There is very little pace and bounce in this pitch. Crawley being such a tall man, it is very difficult to get him off the front foot. Oh, what a start this is. What a start for the young man. Abrar in his first over, his fifth ball in Test cricket. He's flicked one down and completely befuddled England's opener. A wonderful start in Test match cricket. Pakistan, a first wicket for Abrar.
Yeah, a dream start. This will do him world of good. This was a carom delivery back. He's tried to bowl that googly, just pitched and spun sharp. This will really pump the entire team up. Big wicket, a massive wicket. Zach Crawley gone for 19. 38 for 1.
Goes again leg side, so giving Abrar something to think about here. On debut in his second over, already taken a wicket, but Duckett trying to apply some pressure. Close, surely. Yeah, finger goes up. This looks out to me. Pope beaten twice on the outside edge, goes for the reverse sweep almost in desperation, and has reviewed maybe a bit of glove on it. If there is no glove, it looks very straight.
Slow. Yes, the ball has hit the glove before hitting the pad. I'll be going back on the field to Murray. Murray, you have to reverse your decision to not out your on-screen signal now.
Well, it didn't hit the pad at all. Just straight onto the glove.
That's a nice shot. That is beautifully played. Good use of the feet, got right to the ball, and the placement spot on. So Zaid Mahmood continues, and so does Ollie Pope with that reverse sweep. They do hit this so incredibly well. Oh, good anticipation. Very good anticipation in the field, but in the end not quite enough. But it is 50 for Ben Duckett. 100 in the first innings at Pindi, a duck in the second.
Goes again leg side. This is nailed. This is hammered.
over mid-wicket all the way. I don't think it's going to bother him how many fielders you put on the boundary. Yeah, clearing his front leg, allowing his bat to come through the line of the ball and hitting it beautifully. The timing was excellent.
Oh, that's Fuller. That is Fuller. The finger goes straight up. This is where the points about the variations of pace are so important. Yes, they're going to review.
It's sitting on the glove on the right hand side. So I'm satisfied that there's glove involved, Aleem. Back on field to Aleem. And I'll ask you to reverse the decision. You're on screen now.
What about this one? What about this one? Ooh. Aleem feels that this might have pitched outside the leg stump. Still on Babar. Is he going to take it? Is he going to take it? Yep, he is. We upstairs again.
Ball pitching in line, impact is in line, and wickets hitting. So you'll have to reverse your original decision of not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen signal now.
England are now 117 for 2. Ben Duckett is 63 from 49. But he's gone and it's 117 for 2.
Overpitched and driven firmly by Pope and driven to the fence. Pope began his innings with a dramatic reverse sweep and has continued to play shots.
Still struggling with his length. Zahid, previous delivery was way too short, kept a little low, and this time way too full. Easy pickings. That one looking really, really close. Whoa. I thought this was pretty straight. Is he gonna miss the off stump? They're in the huddle. They're looking to take a DRS. Babar is waiting. I have a feeling that he'll take it. Yes, he's taken it. They're going upstairs.
Ball pitching in line, impact in line, and the wickets hitting, Aleem, wickets hitting. So you'll have to reverse your original decision of not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen.
It was a long and agonizing wait for Joe Root. So England have lost their third. Abrar has his third. It's 145 for 3. England's best player of spin gone. Pakistan have picked a side accordingly, but England are going to keep counter-punching as best they can. They've got 150 on the board now in double quick time.
He wants to get to 50. He does get to 50. Excellent from Ollie Pope. 10th 50 in Test match cricket. It's played beautifully. 300s to go with those 10 50s as well. Reverse comes. And in the air and goes. Live by the sword, die by the sword, Ollie Pope. He started with a reverse sweep. He ends with a reverse sweep.
Ollie Pope, ever positive, yes. Livid with himself. That's more probably the execution of the shot. Gets himself in the usual good position, gets low still, but a little bit of a top edge, straight to the man, and that is that. Abrar has his fourth ball for 59. Pope is going for 60, and England are 4 down.
In the air. Mid-off sets himself. This should be a Test fifer. It is a Test fifer. On the first morning as an international Test match cricketer, Abrar Ahmed as a fifer.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, it's an impressive, mighty impressive performance from Abrar. Brilliant for him. Goes down as a harder catch than it looks. Look at that, hand up to protect against the sun. Oh, in it goes, huge relief, overbalance. It did well. And for Abrar, what a brilliant start to a Test career. 5, all first 5 against England. Harry Brook, just 9 this time, 167 for 5.
Number one go-to shot for England this morning, the sweep. Stokes has his first boundary with it.
England don't want to get dismissed under 250.
Good comeback from Abrar, just quicker and fuller. Could be lunch, yeah. Umpire Dar has tipped the bails off, and that is an excellent comeback from Pakistan and a brilliant session for Abrar Ahmed. England went hard as they do against the new ball, went hard and swept the spinners, and then Abrar Ahmed and Pakistan came back at them. 5 for 70 on debut.
So at lunch, Pakistan grabbing 5 wickets, all going to Abrar Ahmed, 180 for 5, the mystery spinner, making it tough for the England batters. At the same time, England, playing to the new brand of cricket that they've adopted, kept on scoring runs and managed 180 in the first session on day 1. Looking at the bowling card, and all you need to talk about is Abrar Ahmed. 70 and 5 wickets to his name, becomes the first Pakistan bowler to take a fifer in the first session of a Test match on debut. So it's time for the second session on day 1 at the Multan Cricket Stadium. England continue from 180 for 5.
First ball after lunch. Going to see more of the same. Yep, straight away a shot and a bit of turn.
We saw pacers bowling few overs early on in the game, and then it's been a spin from both ends.
Hard sweep, very hard sweep, nailed for 4.
England just carry on. Any opportunity to get that sweep out, this one in front of square, way in front of square. It's gone to the fence.
Up and over mid-off. That's a really controlled shot. That's an excellent shot. Has it gone all the way? It has. 200 up for England.
These modern day cricketers, they're very strong. Didn't really need to use his feet. Just stood his ground and made sure that he goes with the shot.
Down the pitch. Straight over the top. Has it gone all the way? It has. Nearly into the media centre. That's a big hit from Stokes.
It's a big ground, a big stadium altogether. That's cleared everything, and there's quite a bit to travel to the stands and to that media centre. It's almost at that.
Up and over. Mid-off and mid-on again in. Will that go all the way for 6? I think it just landed short in the shadows. No, he's given it, Murray.
Mid-off hovering, he tries and goes leg side. Didn't get it completely in the middle.
Oh, gone. The googly. Stokes has missed it. Abrar has 6.
Well, it's all Abrar. In the morning, picked up 5 wicket, and now big scope. This one might have pitched on the leg stump line, but spun sharply and hit middle off. What a wonderful start of his career. A special talent, and Ben Stokes gone for 30. Is 228 for 6 now.
Oh, surely, yeah, it is. It's number 7. One more sweep, possibly a fatal one for Jacks, who sends it upstairs.
Ball pitched in line, impact is in line, and the wickets umpire's call. So you will stay with your original decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen.
Aleem Dar confirms Abrar Ahmed, who now has 7 wickets on debut. 7 for 91, and England are 231 for 7. As Robinson picks him up leg side. That was beautifully struck. And this should be the end of Ollie Robinson. Yeah, easily taken at mid-on. It won't be 10 for Abrar. Pakistan won't mind about that. Another wicket has gone. It's Robinson this time. Zahid Mahmood into the game with his first.
Yeah, just slightly slower, slightly shorter. And the hit leg side met with the top edge. Ollie Robinson goes for 5. England now 8 down for 245.
And Leach this time tries to reverse sweep, and it may not be his game. He's lost his off-stump first ball. England 9 down.
Can't say that you're surprised with that shot, because the intent from England has been always the reverse sweep. Almost switched around. Ball spins. Zahid gets a wicket. He now is on a hat-trick. 245 for 9.
There he goes. Second ball. Fine. 4. 249 for 9.
Ooh, goes big again, this time leg side. Races along the ground for another 4. Just evades the man who is 20 yards in from the boundary at long on. Zahid Mahmood, so just gets past him, rolls away for another 4. These are indeed useful runs from Mark Wood. Tossed high and dispatched. Not a bad idea at all from Abrar. He's used his varieties throughout this long spell. Well, that will be that then for this England first innings. Mark Wood dashes off to prepare himself maybe to bowl, as will Jimmy Anderson. Anderson's final attempt to reverse sweep ends with that off stump just knocked gently back. So England all out for 281. For this man, though, what a debut. What a brilliant start to his Test match career.
So early tea was taken on day 1 as England was wrapped up for 281. It was Abrar all the way, 114 runs given away by him, and took 7 wickets on debut, with Zahid Mahmood, the leg spinner, grabbing 3 and cleaning the tail up. England batted for 51.4 overs and managed 281, batting first. The partnerships, Pope and Duckett, put on 79 together, and later on Stokes and Jacks added 61, helping England to get to that total. Bowling is all about Abrar Ahmed, 7 for 114, along with Zahid Mahmood, 3 for 63, wrapping up England taking the 10 wickets. Time for Pakistan's first innings as action begins on the final session of day 1.
And if they do, they can really exert some pressure, because you would imagine with some turn on the first day that there won't be any less spin as we go through this game, and Pakistan have got the attack. Poor first ball from Leach, a real loosener that was dragged halfway down and got punished.
Yeah, that would have been my question to you, that if you look at the other spinners, apart from that Abrar factor, were they posing a threat to the England batting?
2 slips, 2 men on the drive. And a bit of bounce from Anderson and an outside edge. And Imam on his home ground. He was looking forward to playing here. It looks as though his stay...
Yeah, Aleem Dar didn't go up straight away.
Well, the clock has run down. There was a long conversation between Imam and Abdullah Shafiq. England were absolutely convinced. There was just a bit of extra bounce here from Anderson and Abdullah Shafiq. England were absolutely convinced. There was just a bit of extra bounce here from Anderson and Pope, and the slips, and Anderson went up straight away with great conviction. So Imam's stay just lasts 2 balls here in his hometown. He's gone for none. Pakistan 5 for 1. Second short ball from Leach that has been put away to the fence. This one just a little behind square this time from Babar Azam.
Yeah, the half tracker. Babar won't mind these.
Goes for it this time. Previous over, he was keen to get under the bouncer. Remember that in the second innings, Abdullah Shafiq was one of those.
That's up and over the offside. There was width there from Mark Wood. That's nicely played. Just no danger involved in the shots. Clearing the fielders nicely. Boundary to finish, 29 for 1. That's a great shot too. Well, if he was looking for a boundary, he's found it. Beautifully timed. Pure Babar. Just that little drop of length, and that's more than enough for him to put it away with style. 51 for 1.
Yeah, you get offline a little bit and Babar will punish you.
Well, they're going up, but the one thing not going up is the finger of Murray Erasmus. Was that the tiniest of edges? Straight away, they all went up.
Flat line, yes. I have a spike, freeze it right there, I have a spike, but the ball is next to the bat. Murray will have to reverse your original decision of not out to out.
But Ollie Pope was confident, he juggled the catch, but he is the one walking back. And for 14 and Pakistan, 51 for 2.
Down the pitch, yeah. Cannot just sit on Joe Root. Got to be positive against him. Good batting from the Pakistan skipper. Same again, this one in even more control. Stokes may have to think about putting a man out there, we shall see.
This is good batting. Taking Leach on whenever the opportunity presents itself with the spin.
Big shot, leg side, that'll go all the way for 6. Babar Azam moves to 49. It's 81 for 2.
A wonderful stroke here from Babar Azam, clearing the boundary comfortably.
Babar wants 50, Babar gets 50. 24th Test 50 for him to go with his 8 centuries. 100 in the last game, he'd love 100 here in Multan.
And the crowd are right in this. They love Babar Azam, they follow him all around, and he doesn't disappoint. He mounts on the run in classy fashion yet again.
Gone for it, found it, nailed it.
And of course, the other question about that is the role of the wicketkeeper with all that spin to be bowled. Pope for Folkes is an interesting call. 107 for 2. The light meters are out. It's that time of day.
Light meter is in its now accustomed position on the stumps. Players are already halfway back. But what a day that has been. I'd say a pretty good day for Pakistan with their debutant ending up with 7 wickets. For England, a very different day compared to the first day in Rawalpindi.
So at stumps on day 1, Pakistan 107 for 2 with Babar not out on 61 along with Saud Shakil 32. Pakistan losing Shafiq and Imam early, but this partnership has done well for them, which has crossed 50. England tried 2 fast bowlers and 3 spinners and managed to grab 2 wickets, 1 for Anderson and 1 for Leach. And from there on, after losing the second wicket at 51, both Saud Shakil and Babar Azam did well to keep the fight on. Match summary tells us England won the toss, decided to bat first and managed 281 all out with a spectacular debut. Abrar Ahmed, 114 runs given and 7 wickets taken by him, and his partner in spin, Zahid Mahmood, got 3 for 63. Pakistan took all 10 wickets with spin and attack. At the moment, at the end of the first day, Pakistan trailed by 174 runs and 8 wickets in hand. Hope you've enjoyed the highlights of day 1 of the second test match from the Multan Cricket Stadium. Until next time, it's goodbye.